Hi there, this is Art and Such with part 2 of my Rainbow Loom tutorial for Betty from the Archie comics. In part 1 we got near the end of our body. I've just loosened some of this from my loom and we're going to finish looping up together. Last piece being the neck piece, which is under that second peg under all those bands. Carefully pull it up under, wiggle it out, and we can remove this from our loom. Alright, we are ready to start on the face now. And we can come back and fix the skirt up a little bit more later too. We need 2 yellow bands coming from our first peg to the second. We'll start going down the center. 2 bands going down sideways. Top peg on the center to top peg on the side, and down to the other side as well. 1 more set of yellow on either side, all doubled. We're going to add some skin. We'll do 1 set on the center, 2 sets on the center. If you want these little cheekbones, what you need to do is take your hook, take a single, wrap it about 3 times, skin tone, and bring that on to double bands. And this will go from your second peg to your third peg. If you don't want to do the cheek, you can leave that out. I'm going to do it without this time, I think. And this is going to be the same on the other side, so if you're making the little cheekbone, you'll want to repeat, put a wrapped around band on there. 2 bands from your third pegs on the sides to your 4th peg in the center. We'll put a capping band across from our 3rd peg to our 3rd peg and make it into the triangle formation. For your eyes, if you are using beads, you'll thread them onto a skin tone band and put them from your 2nd peg to your 2nd peg. If you're using bands, you'll wrap it 3 or 4 times onto your hook. As I said, I'm using black for this. We'll repeat that and bring that onto a single skin tone band. This also will go from our 2nd peg to our 2nd peg. And I will separate the eyes and bring that center piece up over the 2nd peg on the middle. For the hair, I made chains. I have 2 ready. You're going to make one with me, which is a single wrapped twice. You can use gold or yellow. We'll put it onto another single. And we'll make a chain of about 7 is the number I went with. You'll want 3 of these, so you're going to need to pause once you get to this point. Four, 5, 6, and 1 more, 7. This was a bit of a hard pattern to do because there isn't very much that really distinguishes Betty. These chains are going on your top center peg, but her hair is definitely has a bit of uniqueness to it. So I put a lot of focus onto how the hair should look and the little wraparound elastic, which we'll put on as well. We can add on our body, and we'll put that onto that 4th peg where the chin is. Stretch that all out of the way, and we'll loop up going to the side. This is from that chin peg. We're just reaching in under the neck bands and grabbing the bands and bringing them back to where they came from. So the 2nd set is going to the nearer side, and then we're going up the center. You can continue going up, stay under the cap bands for the eyes, just watch out for those. And going back under the side bands, bring these up grab your yellow two for the first part of the hair here and bring those to the top peg on the side. We'll have these meet in the center, right on that top pin. Push those down because we're going to add even a couple more here. Other side, get under those sort of chin pegs, bring it up. If you have those cheekbones, don't worry about it. You're just going to loop completely normally. Now here you have the option, if you just want it to be yellow hair, you'll take 1 or 2 yellow bands and bring those through the first peg's bands. I'm going to make a little bow, as I said, and I'm doing pink. So I'm going to bring 2 pinks through. These are 2 single pinks. And I'm going to gather the hair and bring the pink over the hair. We'll put both ends onto the hook, and we're going to create a bit of a slip knot. Okay, it's a little slippery here. Hold on to that pink with your hook, and we can remove the rest of this. You might want to use another hook if you have it handy, just to loosen some of these pieces up. Careful, you have a lot of yellow bands on that top one. Okay. Press your eyes through. You can take this pink and we can wrap it a couple of times around the hair, just as we did the cuffs. If you want it thicker, you can add another band on, and if it's too thick, you can always cut off one of those 2 pinks. Roll these down to the point where they're kind of even. I'm going to add another pink here, I think, especially since one of mine is broken loose. And I think the last thing for us to do here, oh, we have 2 things. So if you want your mouth, this might take a little bit of fiddling, but basically what you'll be doing is putting your hook, you'll want a smaller hook, through the face from the back. Find a spot that you like. Pull your pink or red band through to the back and grab it again. Come back through the face and retrieve the other end, putting it through again. We'll just grab any color band and bring this through the pinks on the back so that they don't get tight if we try and secure them. This can be secured with a C-clip, and you can adjust the mouth to where you want it. Or you can leave the mouth out entirely. I kind of like it, but you have to get it just right. So I'll take this mouth out, but you see how to do it now. And, alright, what am I forgetting here? Oh, we can put a white band around the waist to make it a little snugger. And just twist that a couple of times. That also gives a bit of emphasis to her shape. Okay, this was it. You can leave the hair standing up like so. If you want it to be kind of tucked in, what you'll do is reach to the back, get a hold of the ends of your chains. It doesn't have to be the very end, but close to. Take a yellow and bring it through. Create a slip knot. And we can tuck this in anywhere on the back of the head. Put in a C-clip. And this keeps the hair from bouncing too high. If you have some loose parts on your skirt, you can go in with your hook and tidy those up. I'll just do a really quick job on this side to show you how. Get under your loose bands, grab a tighter band on the body, and keep pulling it under further bands until it's where you want it to be. So everything can be adjusted to where you like it. Give it a nice stretch, a nice tug. And there is your Betty from the Archie comics. Thank you for watching.